This past year, I've made amazing progress in repairing my relationship with my body, fitness, and food. And while I'm tempted to show you these pictures as a before and after, the truth is my journey started way before. And this entire process was not just about toning up and losing fat like the title might suggest, but it was also about fixing my relationship with food and overcoming my eating disorder. So now I want to share with you the tips that actually worked for me in helping me build muscle, repair my view of food, and tone up, which ultimately has helped me feel more confident in my body, my strength, and my abilities. Before I get to the tips that help me, please remember to like and subscribe. 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed, and it only really takes 1 second to hit that button, so do a girl a favor and subscribe. My first tip for you is to have an 80-20 approach for balance. I had to reshift the way I thought about nutrition because I used to be an all-in or nothing type of person. And while it is important to get enough nutrients and to eat 80% of natural, unprocessed foods, it's also important to be able to enjoy all types of foods. So that 20% is the foods that make you feel mentally good, even if they are higher in sugar or are more processed. The idea is to take away the notion that there are any bad foods, but to see foods as neutral and just more nutritious versus maybe more fun. I personally had to stop seeing food as bad and rather just something that I can enjoy. I've partnered up with Green Chef to give you an idea of what a balanced living meal plan could look like, and what that 80% of minimally processed foods would look like in a meal. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company, and they have a variety of recipes for lifestyles including vegan, vegetarian, paleo, and keto. The box that I selected was balanced living. I'm starving, so let's make some pork and rice bowls. Their recipes are super quick and easy with step-by-step instructions, chef tips, and photos to guide you along. One thing I love is that the ingredients come pre-measured, perfectly portioned, and mostly prepped. They also have pre-measured sauces, dressings, and spices so that you can get more flavor in less time. One thing I want to add about my experience cooking with Green Chef is that I loved how perfectly timed each recipe was. It was so easy to stay on top of things because of how each step-by-step just so perfectly coincides with the next. You can go to greenchef.us/90morganven and use the code 90morganven to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. My second tip for you, and this is really how I built muscle, was to eat high protein and lift heavier weights. And trust me, you will not gain a lot of bulky muscle. If anything, this will make your body feel more toned. And the way I calculated this is you can use an online TDEE calculator, or Gains by Brains is a great YouTuber who has her own calculator online, so I'll link those both down below. But they give you a rough estimate of how many grams of protein you should be aiming for each day. And from there, you can really try to base your meals around getting enough of each macronutrient. My third tip is based around activity level. Try to stick to a workout routine that works for you, and specifically only for you. I like to walk every day, and I increase my total daily energy expenditure by going on walks, but you can do this by just running errands or doing something as simple as cooking or cleaning, just to make sure your body is moving throughout the day. But I want to emphasize finding a workout routine that works for you, because you might see online that all these fitness influencers seem to have their own programs where they work out every single day. And let's be real, no one can just jump right into working out and feel 1000% confident in their abilities, or at least I didn't. So I just don't want you to feel like you need to do all or nothing. You can definitely start out with doing a workout once a week, twice a week. I personally only like to work out 3 to 4 times a week because I feel like I can go a lot harder and push myself on those days that I work out. So just find what works for you. This next tip is really less of a tip and more of a chance to reflect internally. Honestly, when I started working out as a teenager, I feel like I started my fitness journey for the wrong reasons. I always prioritized looking good rather than feeling good, and it honestly took a toll on my relationship with food and my body image. But on my journey, I realized that I wanted to feel comfortable eating all types of food, even including bread, which is crazy how something like bread ever used to terrify me. But I want to get out of that cycle that seemingly every fitness influencer seems to promote. I wanted to stop feeling anxious if I didn't eat clean or if I ended up eating more calories than my body so-called needed. I just wanted to get out of my head and honestly just feel happy. So that is my biggest tip for you, is to think about what your priorities really are. Because let's be real, societal expectations for women are so unrealistic. It's one thing to want to get fitter for your health or to feel stronger, but another to try to live up to a standard that shouldn't even exist. The last thing I want to add is that I honestly felt like I saw results when I stopped looking. And what I mean by that is that I stopped dieting. I stopped trying to look a certain way. And once I stopped doing that, I honestly started to see a change in my body. I saw muscle growth. I felt stronger. And if that can be a takeaway from this video, is just that your strength matters more than always needing to look a certain way. Thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten this far, check out some of my other videos, and if not, don't worry because I'm going to be releasing a video every week. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you again for watching.
I don't wanna crash no more. I just wanna catch my leap. I don't wanna broke no more. I just wanna join my leap. Yeah, go, yeah, go, yeah.